Yeah, I've got a new client coming. Better get ready. Okay, just stay still. Before I take your details, I just need to check something. I'm just scanning you. It's alright, just relax. Okay. Yes, that's what you suspected. Confirmed. There's nothing to worry about. I'm professional. But it does need dealing with. What's your name? Have you been here before? Ah, yes. So why does this group keep trying to track you then? You have no idea. You used to work for a secret department in a corporation. I think there could be a link there, don't you? Did you leave on bad terms? You left on good terms. Or perhaps they're paranoid. Just need to check a few things. What's your date of birth? Yes, and your address. You're living from place to place. You're really spooked about this, aren't you? Oh, okay, I understand. Don't worry. It's alright. It's alright. I'm going to help you, okay? I'm going to help you with this. Completely understand the psychological effect that this can have. I really do. I'm going to have to run some diagnostic checks. Just going to put the code in. Ah, yes. I'm suspicious that having removed the last ones, they've probably put a more updated version in, so that's not a problem. I can deal with it, don't worry. See this coil? Yes, it basically emits a microwave field, and it allows us to deactivate the nanotrackers that have been placed inside you. Removing them is a different story. But don't worry. I know what I'm doing. It's always about keeping ahead of the game in this. Always keeping a few steps ahead of the competition. Just move my store back. There we are. Yes, you can feel that buzzing. Slight fuzziness, that's perfectly normal. It's a very powerful magnetic field. And the coils will help us deactivate the trackers, which is the first step in removing them, setting you free. You know, I know a good investigator. If you want to try and work out what this is actually all about, try and get to the root of the problem rather than continuing having to come to see me to get rid of the trackers. I mean, I'm always perfectly happy to help you, but I'm sure for your peace of mind it would be nice to know what this is all about, wouldn't it? If it were me, I know if it were me, I would want to know. Have you got some sensitive information in here, have you? Perhaps they're worried that you might talk to people that you shouldn't do. Without knowing what it is, I can possibly say, oh no, please don't misunderstand. I don't want to know. My job is far simpler if I remain neutral. I'm sure you understand. I offer a wide range of services to a wide range of clientele, and it's best not to ask too many questions, if you know what I mean. Okay. Now that we've deactivated them, we need to narrow it down. I need to try and work out where these are exactly. Let's hold still. It's alright. Just relax. None of this will hurt. Just relax. Okay, that's it. Doing great. Don't worry, I'm going to find them all. I've heard of a type of technology that can avoid the microwave disabling protocol, but I don't think it's out just yet. If it is, then there'll be another way. Oh, it's ever changing, always changing, always upgrading, always moving forward. It's like a race that never ends. Sometimes you're ahead, and sometimes they're ahead. Well, what am I talking about? I'm always ahead. It's my job to be ahead. What's that? How come I don't work for a corporation? Oh, believe me, I've been asked. I like my independence. I look to be the boss of me. And I just prefer it that way, you know. I'm in control of what I do then. I mean, I've been offered some very generous pay packets, believe me, but I do pretty good, you know. Live a nice life. There you are. Can you feel anything here? Around here? Nothing. Interesting. No. There's sometimes that people can feel a slight buzzing once there's the deactivation process taking place, but not always. I think they're up here. I think they're around here. I think they're in this area. I think that's where they are, just around here. I think we've got them. Just around here, that's where they are. I think that's it, you know. This area here. Just around there. This is how we remove them. Painless, don't worry. The nanobots are tiny, and I mean, you can't see them with the naked eye. I can see them with these, but essentially they just come through the pores of the skin. So I just draw them out with this device, but you wouldn't feel a thing. I mean, they're that small, really. They're that small. So just hold still, okay? I know it looks a bit silly. I know. What's basically happening is it creates a kind of magnetic pull, and it pulls them out, but it's very finely tuned because you don't want it to affect the iron in the blood. So it's very clever technology, but it does look a bit silly. Just how it's got to be done, I'm afraid. Just relax, won't be long. I know, it's alright. I think there might be a few around here as well. Pretty good. I think I've got most of them, yes. How strange. Well, it's alright, no, it's fine. It is not supposed to be out yet. What it is, it's a new type of technology, so it actually sends a decoy to convince you that you've removed it, but I actually have a counter to that, so I can tell if it's still in there. Well, it clones itself. It's placed a clone up here, you see. But in actual fact, the real stuff is just down here, around here. So it's very deceptive. As I say, I didn't expect it to be out yet. Of course, I'm ahead of the game, but just going to make a log. Including nanotechnology found in first client, Thursday, April 8th. Time is 10 to 6. No, it's alright, I just wasn't expecting it out. Just yet, hell. No, it won't hurt you. None of this stuff is designed to hurt you. It's just designed to track you. There we go. That should be it. Now, I wasn't going to use this just yet, but, well, as I say, this has been put out sooner than I thought. It's a bit dirty, hand. Just relax. Deactivation, basically it tells me the code, I put the code in, deactivates them. It is clever, yes, I made it myself. Now, I wrote some of the initial programming for nanotechnology, so I've been ahead of the game from the beginning. And this little device is how we remove it. Come on. Same kind of thing, magnet pulls them out. It just does it in a slightly different way. It's able to avoid any of the cloning technology, so we know we're getting to the real thing. Starts looking good. No doubt I'll have more of these in the coming weeks. I have to update my sources. They're getting sloppy. That's it. There we go. Is the scanner good enough? Oh yes. The scanner updates itself every 2 seconds. Trust me, it's good enough. So we have been removing your tracking nanotechnology. This is your second appointment, slightly more advanced this time. I'll put that on your account, okay? Oh, it's been paid. Any idea who might have paid it for you? Someone's looking out for you. Doesn't say. So, nice to know you've got friends when you're being followed around and tracked. That's fine. Look, like I said, I can't get involved in this, but I am here to help you if you need it. Alright? It'll be fine. If they wanted to do you any harm, they'd have done it by now. But, keep me posted, yeah? Alright. As I say, my door's always open. Okay. Take care then. Bye for now. Goodbye.